Hey, good morning, everybody. We are going to try and jump in with a little bit more Starfield. Gate to Stars. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can finally that, get to that point where it kicks off that mission for us. Where we left off, I can't even speak. Where we left off last time was we had a choice of what we were going to do next. And we decided, well, I decided that I was okay, so that we have the mantis, and then we had one, two other missions that now it says this here because I swapped better auto hide out with spacesuit auto hide. So hoping that one works a little bit better, and we will see soon enough. So we'll jump in here. Downloading and playing with creations are subject to our terms and service and everything. Why are you taking me in here? I don't want to go in there. Do not take me in there. Did I hit the wrong button? I want to continue the saves. All right. Would you like to search for your. No. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait a minute, what? All right. Some objects. That's fine. That is fine. I was going to say, I do not want to go into creations. I am thoroughly enjoying playing without creations in this particular mod list. So I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong, there are a ton of things that I do miss. The junk recycler, unfortunately, seems to be a creation, which is interesting because I could have sworn I had downloaded it before. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it, and then yeah, you're going to hate me for this, but we're going to reload, load it on up, just in case. All right, so while we're jumping in here, hey guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe. All right, that helps the channel. That helps to keep things going. I appreciate you guys, and let's get rolling. So one of the things we talked about was Rosie over here, Dr. Rosie. Um, don't know that we at this moment have the cash for her. We got 14K. I think we could talk her down to like half of her asking price, which is 16. So we might be able to get her for 8 if I want. And the question is, do I think I need her? We'll go without. All right. So first thing though,
nothing like that happened. They were more skilled than we.
just back up a little bit.
We'll
That
take
was a
it
little
from
too
here.
close for comfort here. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna talk to Emma Wilcox,
And you're
and
breathing
get our
back to normal?
opening assignment.
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out.
And there's Freestar Rangers requisition, and then the Freestar mission board. Okay, okay. That's new.
Well,
That
nobody
requisition
ever
kiosk.
accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
That is stuttery over there. Seems very stuttery. Where what I'm looking at, but when I look at, okay, we'll have to.
Need something? You got some business with me?
Yeah, I do. Marshall sent me.
Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars.
Yeah.
Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Roger that. Sounds like dangerous work.
It can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game. I
Got it.
imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Mm. So what authority do you have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
Okay. And are there a lot of you?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
Oh, wow. Small group. All right. I know what I need to.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential.
That's right.
So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Let's do it.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Oh, so you're sending me to my death, though. All right. I'll do one of your missions.
Then I suggest you get going.
As a matter of fact.
Well, hey there.
Hey. Hey, patron. You're in the way.
Just let me drink in peace.
I was about to say normally I would, but you're in my way. All right. We're gonna kill the outlaw. That's good money there. We're gonna kill the outlaw. And then we're gonna destroy. We're not just gonna kill. We're gonna destroy this fleet captain on Narion. And then we'll rescue this hostage. So we can come back with all four. Not just one, all four. Whoa, that actually looks pretty cool. All right.
Really all that. Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective by himself.
We are overweight. Hey, Bill.
Outlaws, Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. This can be a dangerous place. Best to carry a reliable piece.
You're right. Let me take a look at what you got.
Just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
Roger that. All right, first things first, right? We're way overweight. Our ship is way overweight. How is our ship that far overweight? Holy cow. And you guys don't have enough money to holy cow, how much stuff do I got? I got 6 of these. Here, can you take all of them? Right now, I have to, oh my God. I just have to look. Okay, wait. Nope, sorry. As much as I'd like to give you a discount, I'm not going to. I think I just wanna have fun. Yeah. All right. What do you got on you? You got ammo. How much money I got? And ooh, that's a lot. don't know. All right. And then what we'll do is now we just gave her enough money to buy more weapons off of us. So older 6. All right, you can have that one. Not sure about. All right, so you can have that one. All right, take that, take that, take that. Take that one. This. All right. Mm-hmm. I've been holding on to this thing thinking I want to use it, but I ain't ever using it. Now this shotgun, it's 155. This scatter is basically the same gosh darn thing. I only have 68 rounds. Yep. So and got anything here that's around I'll give you a discount. There we go. Still overweight, but we've gotten more manageable. All right. Hey, thank you. Thank you for your, yeah. All right. What we want to do, we want to get on over here. We want to talk to young blood.
Take a look around.
Or
It's a good
old
bet.
blood.
I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you.
You know?
More charity cases, I'll go out of business.
We're going to be overly invasive into his private life, and we're going to rudely say, "You seem tired."
Exhausted, more like.
Hmm?
It's just me running things here. Makes for some real long work days. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders, trade contracts, and supply arrangements that I deal with on a daily basis. I also work with the Council of Governors, the Trade Authority, the Freestar Rangers, you name it. Feels like I'm providing a service to the city while trying to run a business. So yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep.
Well, they do have this thing called cloning, probably. Might want to try that, or maybe tone it down a little bit. Cut back on some of these things. You know what I'm saying? You look like you're overextending yourself. Second, you know, some of these other shops, they have hours, right? So they're only open certain hours of the day. Maybe you should try that too. In the meantime, can you show me what you got?
Take a gander.
You got a lot of stuff. And you got money. So let's get started there. Okie dokie. So that you can go. These actually don't need to go. Of course, this one though. We'll go ahead. Take it. Take it. All right. Packs. We got a lot of packs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. All right. How much money you got? All right. Let's see what helmets we can hook you up with. Mm-hmm. If you notice, I'm not selling anything with legendaries attached because on our ship, we can actually remove those. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. That actually looks pretty cool right there. All right, so we got 5 of these. Oh no! Oh my goodness! All right, well, let's see. We have to figure out how to get more cargo space onto our ship. We know a way. Do we have the money for it? Oh my God, we do not. we do not. How much money you got? Yeah, take that. Mm, mm, mm. What do you got that we can use? Uh-huh. I don't. I guess I should just. Am I selling? Oh. Okay, no. They didn't want to sell. We want to buy your ammo, buddy. Okay, so we're going to buy that. We're going to buy that, I think. And those. And those. All right. And yeah, well, now we're going to sell sell, all right, as much as we possibly can to get back the money that we just spent on you. All right, here, take one of those. Take that. Take that. All right. That's about it. All right, that. All right. And then, let's see. I don't really have a lot. I can't. Wonder how much are you buying credits for? All right. All right. So we'll sell you 6 of these. I don't use mine so much, so we may have gotten overzealous on selling him stuff, especially since we don't seem to have a lot of stuff to sell back to him. Oh, we could sell these if I really. One is a technician. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you that. And this one is ablative. I'll sell you that. And then let's see. Did we? The side star. I'm selling you that. There's a lot of. Oh, how many of these I got? Why do I have so many of these? And I don't actually need them. Okay. Alright. So I have the Orion here, which means I don't need this one. It's one or the other. You don't need both. Oh, it just occurred to me. Maybe, just maybe. Here, we're gonna sell some of the. Anything with parentheses, we hold on to because of Dark Star. Fire extinguisher. Since we don't have the junk recycler, they don't really come in handy. Now, here's the thing. How do you do this? What did I do? Did I just go down? Oh, okay. So that's how that works. All right. So what we want to do is we want to look at these, right? And we're looking at weight. Control rod. Right now, I don't need a whole lot of them. Right? Because what are we building? Nothing right now. All right. Positron batteries, always need those. Same with these guys. So we're only going to let go half of them. Unfortunately, some of these are required. I think all the heavy stuff was right up here. Everything else is just pretty light. He still has 5K that he could buy. So let's go look at our spacesuits. Get rid of those two. UC Marine suit. I like it, but all right. So all right. I do want to check one thing real quick. So the weapons I have 6.5. So this one takes a 45. This one also takes a 45. Do we need both? I don't think we do. This one takes 11. 7.765. 9 by 39. 10G. And 12 gauge. 10 gauge. Okay. So one of the things we could do is we can come back in here. We can buy up his 10 gauge. He doesn't have any 45. He doesn't have any other ones. But then one last thing we can do is we still wait. Wrong place. All right. So then what we can do is come down here. Boom. Boom. Oh. I think we have a cutter on us, but just to be safe. All right. Up. You got nothing. Okay. All right. So now we got to figure out. Hey, whoa. Okay. Okay.
A mirror wolf at the low house could really use someone helping.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Maybe I'll stop by. And I think we're completely out of money here. We sure are. I'm not worried about the Trackers Alliance missions yet. You're running around in your underwear, bro. Not well, your pajamas. There's our vehicle. Oh, it has a weapon on it. So now we do, as you can see, we do have a trunk on our thing, and it right now contains, it holds 165 mats. Right now, one thing that I am going to say that I'm going to miss, Jade's vehicle tuner did auto looting of resources, and if you killed like fauna, it would, if you drive by them, it would auto loot them, right? So that kind of made things a little bit easier, a little bit better. All right, so we're gonna take off, and I think we're gonna consider heading on over to Bethesda. So right now, there's not a lot we can do to. All right, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. All right, so Ebola. Where is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, we don't. We not. Do we not refuel? Oh my god. Are we just like the dumbest people on the planet, like in the face of the solar system? All right. You know what we're gonna do first? We are. There it is. Can we make it to? Can we make it? Oh, come on now. How much fuel we got? Are you serious? We're gonna have to like land just the fuel. Don't you wish you had one of those in-air fueling stations? Or could you not like ask me before I jumped into orbit? Like say, hey, you want to land? Not land, but you want to fuel up? Or shouldn't that be like an automatic thing? It would be a great thing, right? So when you land, right, there should be like services, landing services, right? So when you're basically land or docked or whatever, you pay a fee, and should probably automatically say, hey, we'll top you off also for an additional fee. And you can choose to, or, you know, say, no, that's okay. Thanks anyway. I appreciate it. Instead, we go through all this trouble. All right. And then I think I have mentioned that it will get old very quickly. Every time that we have to sit, and the only, that not being able to, okay, so sit. Let's see if there it is. Refuel. Which button is that? I can't see. It's too light. All right. So, oh my God. Achilles is currently moored at a settlement offering refueling services. Would you like to refuel for 12K? I know what you're thinking. It's like, dude, you got ship fuel in your storage. Cancel procedure. All right. Hook me up. All right. Navigation console. Fuel canister used. Fuel level at 56%. All right. So where we're at? We're at 50. We're about 60. So that would just get us the Dinabola. Let's look at our cargo. All right. All right. Not there. Is it under aid? It's probably under aid too. Yep, there it is. See, so we got 8 canisters. We've got refined ship fuel. Adds 50 to your tank. This one adds 25. What am I doing? No, I don't want to do anything with that. I don't know how to. I'm gonna try one more time. I think it does it when you say cancel procedure, and I'm gonna say, let's see if it does it again. Checking for fuel and cargo hold. Please do. And boom, ship fuel found. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Maybe I could have done this while I'm out in space too. Didn't have to land for this. Well, in truth, I didn't expect it to be that expensive. Holy cow. Must be some major tariff wars going on out here in space. Holy cow. Everything's so expensive. All right. Can we go to Dinabola now? We cannot. Well, this one kind of actually makes sense. Because we haven't. Now, what doesn't make sense is why couldn't I just jump from here to Nicola, right? Nicola, then on over here. But no, we got to go all the way to Groombridge. minute there, it did kind of seem like it wasn't going to work. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this space, that new animations, those new animations um, for the grab jump and everything. It's not landing for me. You know what I mean? There's an anomaly here. Do we want to check it out real quick? Battlefield wreckage. And then here's the thing, right? Why am I going there? There's nothing I can do. I can't. I'd have to get up and I mean, okay, it's interesting. But what am I supposed to look for? See, and then one of the other things too, I feel like I'm chugging along and I'm not moving as well as I did before. It just feels very, I don't know about you guys, but it just feels, and I mean, you guys are just watching, so you're not actually steering or, trying to move around in here. And it just feels less than before. It feels like I'm literally, hard to say. It's hard to say because in some aspects it does look like the ship is moving. In others, it just looks like it feels like I'm just stuck. Even though now it does look more like I'm moving around within this, debris. It just, I don't know. It just isn't setting right. All right. Can we get there now? Oh, nice. Get there with fuel to spare. And the color redesign here is not. I don't know. I don't feel like that was a necessary. I don't feel like it's an upgrade. And I don't feel like it was really that necessary. So. This is interesting. I've run out of fuel. Even though we know we were supposed to have um, half our fuel left. What the F just happened? I want to see something real quick. Bear with me. I want to look for, because I don't think we have it. Or I could have sworn I would have turned it off. What I'm looking for is TN's Out in the Blackness. And I don't see it. Because generally that's the only thing. And then when I noticed when I was gonna, if it was installed, there would have been an extra thing on the chair as well when we sat down or selected it that would have also said okay. And then so I don't see it. Okay. But because one of the things that TN's on the Blackness does is that it will arbitrarily use up or cause you to, like, for fuel to basically combust in your, and then all of a sudden you don't have as much fuel or anything. Um, but right now this seems very, you know what I mean? I don't know what mod would have caused us to use up significantly more fuel than actually stated. Now, I should have checked just to see if we have real fuel, and we do. And one of the knocks that I've always had against real fuel is the calculation and the actual consumption. Right? The calculation will tell you you have X amount of fuel, and it will take this much to get here. But then you get there, and then you notice sometimes it has taken twice as much or three times as much. And although it does say that the calculation may not be 100% correct, it's, to me, and I've stated it over and over again, it is unacceptable that it would be three times incorrect. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you can be slightly off, that's fine. That, and then we'll take a 10-15% variance. Didn't I put down a thing? Did I lose it when I modified my ship? Which also meant that whatever was in there, that explains it, was put back into my inventory. And then, like this one, I had a storage box back here too. So, god dang it. Hey, how much money you got? You got nothing. Okay. Alright, so you can see we got a lot of stuff on board here. And unfortunately, we can end up losing all of this stuff. So one of the things I would have to do, and keep this in mind, is if I were going to go ahead and go to the other ship, I would have to come back and grab all that stuff first, because I don't think it will transfer over. Okay. And yes, we are alone. We don't have anybody with us. Okay, so one of the things I am going to do is we're going to test out our new. Is it? I can't remember. Was it set? Show, spacesuit, and settlements. I already have it set to hide, right? Yeah, because it. Nothing.
4, you get the hell out now. 3, 2, oh, it's on. What was that?
Somebody coming at me? Are they yelling at me? They're like, hey, bro. I can't see a thing. Still can't see a thing. Good morning. There you go. I still haven't figured out how to get rid of that. Okay, so they're over here. I'm not even looking at my radar to see where they would be. I don't see them. They might be on the other side, and I'm just picking up. They're reading their signatures, but they're not where I can get to them. All right, take that. Hello, what do you got in there? Here's the problem that we're gonna run into. Is that we can't transfer gear to the ship. So we're gonna be over encumbered pretty much the entire time. But we're taking that. Wasn't there another one over here? There we go. That's a little bit better for all of us. I can't remember if I installed Smart Dock or not. Let me look real quick here. Okay. So I did not, which really sucks. And I'm not sure why I didn't. I installed other things that I wanted. So I don't know why I would not have installed Smart Dock. There's another one over here. There you are. Don't run. Don't run because I don't like chasing you. I don't feel like chasing you. Where's the rest of you? I guess there you are. We'll take that. Who am I detected by? Is there another? Usually, sometimes there's one or two out here in the. Maybe on the way back. Take the rounds. All right, so we go in. Normally I would be looting up a storm, but obviously we can't. Alright, so we'll see how this AI works. We can appreciate that.
Mantis is dead. And inside the proposal we'll find. This is a bad idea.
And detected. Other guys sitting there.
What the hell? You should be the one dying. We gotta leave now!
I should be the one dying.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp, focused, just a little further.
Holy smolies. There's never been that many all together right there. And I think there's still more. Oh, reinforcements, reinforcements. Holy cow. The stacking bodies. save the. We'll take this one. Oh, look at this. I hear somebody talking. This lock is too difficult. Ooh, Paramore. Penna. Alright. Can I shoot it? That's what happens when you sit down on a job. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just walks up and just shoots you in the face before you even have a chance to react. Alright, we're going to save right here because we don't know what's going to happen around this corner. What we're going to contend with. But usually it's pretty messy. Now with Dark Star, sometimes you get flanked or reinforcements that come up behind you. So you're not exactly safe, even though, ooh, level 30. I don't even remember week. Why you want to try to sneak up on me? Ow. That hurt. Sure, a lot of them down there. Holy cow, there's a lot. Is it? Oh, shoot. Holy moly's. Guacamoles. What in the world?
Mantis? No way. I mean, the mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Yep, sorry. Boom. Oh, dang. Dang, bro. Life did not treat you well. Well, run out of ammo. What's interesting is we can actually take a moment, rest, and sleep if we want. Yeah, I'm sure I am 100% positive that they would stop their hostility, stop searching for us, and allow us a couple hours shut eye. Nobody? Nobody knows? We got 115 rounds left in this weapon. We got a lot of poke left.
Stop playing games!
Okay. I'll stop. I'm stopping. Hey, I said I'll stop. I said I'll stop. I think I said I'll stop, right? Come out. Come out, come out, come out. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Wait. I said time out, man. I said hold up. Ooh, okay. Ow. But that was just wrong. That was just wrong. You guys don't have time out too? Oh, that wasn't very smart on my part. I should have thrown it. Oh shoot. We about to die. Yeah, hit me with that trauma pack, man. Hit me with something. Oh shoot. Wait. Where you at, bro? Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? Where'd he go? All over. Why are there so many of you? Why is there so many of you there? Ow. Everyone's like, get her! I'm trying! I don't know exactly if that's what they were saying, but it felt like that's Take that. Am I shooting right into the thing there? That's one of the things. Don't show me that it's over top of it and then have me shooting right into it. He's just stuck. Get him. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. I got people shooting at me. I got people shooting. Woo! Hey, you. That was. Oh, look. Oh, he ain't so lucky after all. that was it. That was it, folks. That was our over encumbered moment. Oh, you know we're taking Martian country. You know it, dude. Oh, slowly roll, bro. Calm down. You're dead already. You're unalive. All right, something was talking at me. Milk. Expert is too difficult. But maybe, just maybe, we get some skill points. Can we improve our security? No, because we haven't picked 5 blocks yet. What? Alright. I just want to see what that does, because that, right now, it does absolutely nothing. Okay. And to you. Alright. I'm gonna stop picking up the nonsense. Alright. Okay. Okay. You also know there's some very good loot over this way. Oops. All right. Actually, there's a couple more here. Yeah, I know it's terrible leaving all the loot behind. Sorry, Leon. found Leon's body. Looks like one of the dango and traps got him too. Big fight over his body until Iron Dave broke it up. Managed to grab his cred stick though, so bonus. Gotta wonder if the Manus' own son got nixed. How can we do anything better? Oh, if their own son. Okay, the lair is a gold mine. The Mantis was loaded. Salvage top notch, and the good stuff's gotta be further in. Payout's gonna be extreme. Just gotta survive until then. Alright.
I'm here, and I'm hot, and I'm tired. So thanks, Mom. Best gift ever. The stupid code worked, and the door scanned my biometric. Surprise, it's me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack. She said her lair, yeah, lair, what a freak, is meant for the worthy. So all I have to do is take some tests. I just want to get this over with.
Poor God. Turrets?
Mom, why the hell? Those things think junk. Gotta get out. Oh, God.
Master. Too difficult. Alright. So we gotta do this the old fashioned way. First things first. Quick save. Oh dang, man. Well, that's wrong. I didn't even touch it. Oh, that is so wrong. There's no resetting either. I guess I had to reload. Okay. Okay, Semper Tyrannis. So T. Then we need Y. Is that Y over here? Oh, hey, I want that one. Alright. Do not get close. Tyrannus is a 1R, right? Find out. What did you pick? Hey, it'll pick. Thank you. Thank you, bro, man. Alright. Is that an N? That's it. Okay. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 N's. I, my brother. Alright. That's a quick save moment. And hey, if you're enjoying this content, leave a like and subscribe. It's free and it's very much appreciated. I think that deserved it, right? That deserved a subscribe right there. Boom. All right. Gosh darn it. We're never getting in there. Where's that turret? Can't see it. Do you see it? I don't see it.
Sensors have detected possible enemy activity. I will investigate.
He's gonna investigate.
I am re-engaging.
Hey. I got 5 med packs and 2 emergency kits. I am detected. That would have sucked. Going in here without not fully loaded. All right, there should be a turret. Where's the turret? Where's the robot?
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you. The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
Didn't want the bolt cutter. At least you got one robot for me. That's a tough robot.
Catastrophic.
And I can't loot it. He's got a buddy in here. I thought shouldn't be another one.
Leon, you've done it.
I've done it.
The lair now
Be a better person, be a better mantis. Roger that. You got any med packs, by the way? Just a couple somewhere stored away. I seem to run a little low. Alright, not much in here. Okay. Let's not overexpend all of our energy. Try to loot everything. No gutters. Great. Girl. Alright, so we'll get some metabolic agent there. We'll take that hammer. Hey, what do we got? We'll take the ammo. You hear that? Sounded like somebody. Hey, a little celebratory. And some cereal. What a combination. Oh, we gotta get our tea on. Alright, scorch earth. Okay. You've earned it. You must have thought I was crazy, but now you see, right? All of the people I could have chosen, I know you will find the role of the mantis the best. Of mantis the best. In these computers, you will find the history of the mantis, what the mantis is today. It wasn't always the case. When reading the logs about the first mantis, don't judge her too harshly. It was a volatile time, and before she passed the mantle, she recognized that the mantis could be more than an opportunity to make money. It could be a symbol. I've been forced to take lives before, but this was the first time I did so as the mantis. It felt different. I was scared, more about letting everyone down than the fight itself. I've been going through the motions of living, fighting, and carrying on, but all I can think of is you have a year to live, Dory. It plays over and over in my head. I can smell the office, see the sad, flat eyes of the doctor. Details come back to me at the oddest times. It puts everything in stark relief. What's important, what's not. The most important thing is choosing the right successor, and I just know Leon could do it. I have failed him so much. The job always seemed so pressing. If I'm brutally honest with myself, the nannies and the boarding schools raised him more than I. But there is greatness in him. If only he could see it. I'm going to talk with my lawyer first thing when I get in the system. The wheels need to be set in motion. I'm having a good day today. I feel so normal. But I'm walking through the whole world like it's a cloud. Whoops. Okay. That's unfortunate. Nope, wrong thing. I wanted the. Yeah, I did not want the cold one. Okay. We'll take this though. Okay. Let's go see what's awaiting us. Mm-hmm. All right. Your workbench. And then you got a storage container. You got grub. Camera. Tape. Hey, can I use this? Yes. Do weight bench. We've been meaning to use this. How do you do this? Yes. Look at us go. Come on. Yes. One. I'm not doing anything. Two. That's it? But we're just doing our 2 rep max? What are we doing? There we go. Here we go. Let's get to it. What's the weight? Where'd you get the weight set at? Where's your gloves? Hands gonna be so calloused and rough after that. Hmm. I can't stop it. All right. What happened? What happened? Come on, tell me. Did I get stronger? I want to see this. All right. Change clothes, training, alternate camera behavior off, breathing sounds on. All right. Change clothes depending on your choice of the character. Will unequip alternate camera behavior, camera mode, and reading sounds. Okay. All right. Exit. Okay. I need one of those on my ship. I need one of those on my ship. Okay. My character needs to get stronger. Ooh, did I? Oh, maybe I didn't. All right. Just want to see something. All right. Candy girl. Mm-hmm. All right. Then. All right. Let's see. I do that. Okay. Okay. So then we come in here and we say hide in settlements. And we say hide in breathable areas. All right. Research lab, industrial. Oh, look at this. Original Aquila City Charter. We need that. So we can turn that back in. And we need. Okay, if everything's freaking expert, we can't open. How are we ever gonna unlock anything? right? And secondly, why didn't any of the things that did we pick a lock at Crete at the Crete base? I could have sworn we did. Why didn't any of those count as a thing? All right, let's get on over here. So in this container is the Vagabond, which is actually cool. And then we got that. Now we have the Mantis jacket and the Mantis outfit and the Mantis cape. All right, so we're gonna take those. And we'll look at them in just a minute. And then we're gonna open this guy. And then we're gonna open. So this is the outfit. Ooh. I don't like Chameleon the way it works in the game because it's not reliable, in my opinion. Okay, you see, this is the changed look. I like it without the armatures or whatever you want to call them. The helmet's cool. All right, so we're gonna take that. Yes, we're gonna take it off. All right. And then, now, in truth, I don't know that I like any of the things that I took better than what I'm wearing. But let's go and take a look and do some comparison. All right, so this is the cape. You see, it's the same thing. So this is the Mantis spacesuit reactive, right? So it gives you acrobat, chameleon, and reactive. This is the Vagabond, which is kind of cool because it gives you the coat. And this one is combat veteran, weapon holsters, and sentinel. So none of them are as good as this one, right? Neither of them. They're heavier. They're worth more though. And this one is mechanized, so I'm not gonna take that off because I'll lose, the plus 40 carry weight that it gives us. Now we got all these packs. So this is the assisted carry, right? So right now what we have is this one. It says weapon holsters, it's balanced, it's repulsing, sturdy. This one, chameleon, bolstering, beast hunter. So this one's a balanced one. It's galvanized, it's got combat veteran, and it's incendiary. This one, it has assisted carry. It's actually probably one of the better ones. I thought one of these. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I thought it had the little wings on it. This one does not. So, truthfully, this one actually is a little bit better than weapon holsters, repulsing and sturdy, assisted carry, liquid cooled. Alright, so this one doesn't have the weapon holsters. So if I were to put it on right now, right? So if I switch, you see, the amount of weight I'm carrying went up, but also my total carry weight went up as well, which is interesting. Now this one is fastened and kind of almost makes you think, but it's a skip pack as well. It's huge. So the question is, do I stay with the mantis one? Because it actually does blend in with the suit. Or do I switch back to the other? Let's just go with that one for now. And then, now, here's the other thing. Do we switch? I mean, it does kind of fit. I mean, this one's 207. It's automatic, which I don't know if we've actually even used. Now, this one is reactive and chameleon. Now, this one's less. And this one is liquid cooled headhunter. And so really it becomes between these two, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. Stick with that. And then now, apparel. Alright, so we got things. So here's the mantis outfit. I don't like the little pouch things on the side. I think that's the actual jacket clipping, so we need to take that off. Yeah, so that's the outfit, and it looks cool, right? And then you have this one, which also looks kind of cool, right? I think we're gonna roll with this one for right now. And then this gives us +5 carry, so we're not gonna mess with it. We still got the tattoos going. We could put a hat on if we want. Just need a decent one. All right. So that's our girl for now. Okay. All right. And then Candy girl, you're my world. Now, I don't think, and again, like, if I were to choose this one and I wanted to, I still don't think we're able to. And I think it's because we need the required research. Now, oh, look at that. Look at that wrench. Now, let's test something real quick. Okay? My carry weight is 300. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna do the weight, do the workout, do the weightlifting. Oh, maybe not. You only can do like 1 or 2 sets. That's it. You can't do multiple sets. There you go. There you go. Get to it. Get to it. I want to see the muscles grow. Come on now. Whoa. Okay. We might be exhausted. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, there's the breathing. Okay. Is that over? We got no spot, so you better don't get stuck. Remember way back when, this is years ago, like a lot of years ago, when I was stationed in Hawaii, I was working out, and I was doing that day was chest and I think it was either chest and tries or chest and back. I can't remember now, but normally the very first, when I start working out, to start my workout, I either do incline or flat bench when I'm doing chest. And for some reason, I'll do one or the other, one right after the other. And for some reason, I skipped bench because either it was busy or whatever. So at the end of the workout, I decided to come back and say, okay, I'm gonna do bench. And at the time I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do X amount, you know, because it's the end of my workout, so that's fine. I'm just gonna do X amount. We're done. We're not gonna try to go too heavy or anything like that. So I load up the bar. So I get in there, I do a set. I'm like, all right, that's good. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna go heavier, right? And then next thing you know, the second set, I pick it up and I go, and I'm like 5, right? And then all of a sudden, it just felt like something just clicked, like this switch just clicked off, and next thing you know, the weight was just heading down. And I'm fighting it and everything too, but it just headed just slowly too. And the sad part was it felt like it was like everything was in slow motion because it was just heading back towards my chest, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got nothing. I can't push. I'm not pushing. I had no spot either, right? So I'm sitting there and it's just going and going, and then boom, it stops when it gets to my chest, right? And I'm like, I can't get it. I can't push it. I'm stuck, and I'm just looking like, okay, I got the little, I got the, I can't even think what to call them now. The little hooks on the thing, just so that the weights won't, if it tilts one way or the other, clamps. I got the clamps on there, so the weights aren't going to come off. So I couldn't like, let it drop one side and maybe drop, whatever. And I'm like sitting there, and I remember I see my buddy. He's in the gym. He's working on another place. We didn't work out together, but we worked out at the same time together. Just we didn't do this. We weren't working out as partners. I see my buddy there, and I'm yelling out. I'm like, Ken, and then I can't generate any lung capacity, anything, right? And then I remember there was this very attractive female that was like closer to me than he was, right? And I see her turn around, and and then I'm like yelling, Ken, and then and then she goes, hey, I think he's trying to get your attention. Then my buddy comes over. He's like, oh, and he comes over and he helps me get it off of my chest and back onto the rack. And I'm like, and he's like, dude, what happened? I said, that's what you get when you say bench for last. And then also think you can do your normal weight. It's like I should have adjusted. For muscle fatigue and all that stuff, right? It was just the saddest thing. Oh, And then I think what really was the sugar on top. The worst part about it all was the attractive female. That had to notice, my, my state of distress, and like, but it was funny because she did know she could not help me move that weight. At least either that or she's like, what a loser. But I better get his friend just in case so he doesn't die. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was. Well, I can look back on it decades later, a few decades after the fact, and go, but it's one of those memories that kind of. So my son had us watching last night. He made us watch what's that movie with the emotions? Oh my gosh, Inside Out, right? So, and it's kind of funny because you think about that, and there's a moment where in the first movie, these memories are made, right? And these what they shoot in the movie referred to them as core memories. I don't know why I grabbed the circuit boards. I don't have a junk recycler, so I can't recycle. Um, well, and I just thought it was cool how it mentions that, and it is also very true. You have those memories that just live with you forever. And they define, how you view your life, your friends, your just things you've done and everything. And it's kind of funny that that memory will always live as, as as vivid and as bright as any other memory in my entire life, right? You know what I mean? And you just sit there like, and it's because it's a combination thing for you, right? It's humility, one, you know what I mean? It's humorous, so it's funny, but and it's like just just remembering like life's lessons in that fashion, and also the value of like at least you had somebody a friend that was close by that could help save you, and my buddy Ken, he saved me so many times in my life, so it's kind of funny, but and then again, I have not seen him since I left the Navy, so it's one of those things where it's kind of a friendship that you make that you can always look back on and kind of just reminisce and say as much as that person was a valued friend then, and it kind of makes you feel a little nostalgic and a little melancholy over the fact that yeah, I haven't talked to this this friend, great friend of mine for at least 20 years now. So it's one of those things, right? And it teaches you about life and how life moves and changes and everything. So it's just very interesting. And again, like I said, these little small things that just remind you little um possible big mistakes that could happen to you. Things that you like, maybe, next time, you know, next time go a little lighter if you're gonna wait till the end of your workout to actually, do that. Now, don't get me wrong, it's been a while since I've actually worked out. Several, well, not several, but 3, 4 years now. And I have a gym in my garage that's just collecting all kinds of dust. So I need to get back in there, break that thing back out. I'm getting old. Things are starting to tighten up, not working like they used to. I tell you. All right, open this door. Okay. Now, here's the thing, right? So now that we finished the place, the question is, do I want to, as you can see what I'm doing here, like, I know I'm over encumbered. I know that is going to drain my oxygen to move. But, because I'm not going to go back through the entirety of the place, right? The entire place and loot every single person. But on my way out, hey.
Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere.
Alright.
It's a lot to take in.
Alright, so the bodies are no longer here. Well, this one is. Where's the other one? Alright, let's go to first person. And then. Did that not sound like the most feeble, awful boost pack sound ever? Alright, so there's their new ship. But before I go in there, yes. Hey, there we go. I think what I need to do, and this is gonna hurt us, hurt me more than it hurts you, because we just shelled out all this kind of money. Retrofitting this guy. All right, here we go. Can I at least look in here? All right. And then take off. Yes, I'm sure I'm gonna take it off. Yes. Thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, captain's thing. I'm just gonna grab all this stuff. I'm not worried about the cargo because the cargo will sort itself. The cargo will sort itself out on its own. It's just those things there, and then again, like you said, we already lost. We already lost our recycler and the stuff that was stored in there. I think, not 100% sure, because it may have given that to us, which is why we all of a sudden became very over encumbered. Now, yes, if I'm not mistaken, we're not going to have much more room available on this ship as we did on our current ship. But see that? I just could have. There it is. The razor. Oh gosh. Alright. Oh, we got a locker. Hello.
Your corpse shall be the great serpent.
Okay. What the heck? Hey, we can use the med pack. I don't usually. That is cool how it does that, right? Puts the empty pack there. Alright. Now, normally, there's quite a few stuff that I would grab. You gotta be very careful. Why is there one Vroon zealot on my ship? Okay. Alright, Razor Leaf is at 66% capacity. I want to get up. I do think if I make this my home ship, right? What's the capacity? 508. What's the capacity? 538. What's the fuel? 110. Hull. Reactors 20, 21 jump, 408 shields. Okay. 468, 21, reactors 18. Cargo capacity, shielded capacity. 140 fuel. So a little bit more fuel, less reactor power. A little bit more shields. So we're gonna make it our home ship. Our cargo hold is about to be over encumbered, unless yeah, we need that. We needed that. Alright, I'm carrying quite a bit of stuff. This is our ship. Alright, hold on. I just need a couple of things. Alright, furniture. Yes, I know. I have forgotten already exactly where the what's name thing is. So, yes. There it is. Storage box or storage crate. Alright, I need a storage crate. Industrial crate. Can we put one? Yeah, I got plenty to make it. Alright. Can I put you right there? And then can I put another one right there? Okay. Alright, now, crafting. Let's see. Okay, it's not under here. It is under, what is it? Is it under miscellaneous? It sure is. Alright, so we can put a mission board right there. Right. You built right there. Thank you. Let's go back. I also want placeable cart. I want, yes. All right. And I put you right there. I know you're gonna get in the way. Yes. All right. And then one last thing. One last thing. All right, boom. Yes, thank you. Is that really the one last thing? Pull-up station. Do I really want to put one there? Right there. I'm curious, right? Okay. Yes. Can I build? All right. That's all I need to do. That's all I want to do. All right, hold on. Are you a pull-up station? Tell me. Who? Doesn't everybody want to see what happens here? Oh, look, gotta stretch. All right, get in there. Do some warm-ups. Do something. All right. Let's see if we can kick out 50. I'd never be able to do that, but maybe she can. She's a lot lighter than I am. Okay, now we're procrastinating. How you breathing heavy? You ain't do anything yet. I know there's a dead body right there, but stop worrying about the dead body. Just do what you gotta do. Come on. Okay, that's a lot of not. That's a much ado about nothing, right? Are we done? Are we done? Do you understand? You have trained hard and acquired heavy lifter. Ooh, ooh. I don't know what that means. Oh look, we're getting our energy back. All right. That was you know what? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you one bit. Okay. All right, we're gonna hit transfer. This can hold only 150. Um so we will store. Okay. All right. And then we will do this as well. All right, what do I got? Ooh, skip shot. Really? Uh-huh. What are you? Oh, we're gonna. Oh, okay, okay. What kind of rounds do you take? 5.56. All right, all right. Ain't mad at you. We're gonna. If you, I might hold on to that one. All right, you can go. We'll see. Right now, we don't have any rounds for you. Uh huh. All right, you can go. You can go. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so we got a Grendel, a Maelstrom. These are way better. Well, not way better, but they're slightly better. All right. Over Disruptor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. And then what we're also gonna do is the beauty of this thing. And then, as a matter of fact, after I put it in there, I was like, why did I even need the storage crates? To be honest with you, everything could just go right in there. All right, so basically everything. So as you can see, I mean, it's just unlimited, unlimited. Um, I don't need both of them. Truth though, I can put them both through there. Let's see. These ones are very heavy. Now, you can see there there's some clipping that happens, but that's happening because if I were to say, go ahead and just put this on. Oh, if I were to equip that, the clipping you see is there because either because of that or there you see. So it's gone. But then as soon as I put the okay. But we instead are gonna go with that. Not sure why it's doing that. Unless it doesn't like. Okay. Yeah, you see that? It doesn't like that. Okay. So, in truth, we didn't need these because we have this. And then the mission board, you can see there's dark site, frontline launch site. We're going to take that. All right. Infiltration Ganymede. Yep. Holy cow. All right. Destroy the Crimson Fleet White at Iridani. We will take that. That is a lot of money. Destroy the Crimson Fleet Ghost at Sol. Alright, so that's in the Sol system. Oh, look. Kill the pirate on Groombridge. Okay, and then hijack. Ooh, I like that. I don't know that our ship... let's see. Medical delivery. Andromos. Now, the deliveries usually have a time to them. What's this for? We're going to accept it and see. Now, we have to deliver 3 hill paste. We got tons of 3 hill paste to the civilian outpost on Andromos. So we're going to do that. As a matter of fact, and then Jemison has a taxi infestation, so we'll take care of that. And then Aquila has a predator infestation. And then these, I don't think we're ready to make 20 because you can manufacture. I think I could actually manufacture these. Go to any planet in the Sirius system. Go to any planet in the Delta Pavonis system. Okay. Alright. So that's Dark Universe Overtime. Does that. Alright. So very first thing that we can do is what's our weight? I think I'm still well over encumbered. Yeah. Oh, so I gotta figure out what to do with my weight. Alright, here we go. Transfer. Alright. Where's all our weight? Resources. And you see our ship is over. So all the resources that we're carrying. Alright. But I'm not ready to get rid of those. So we're going to under here. And you can see how much heal pace we got. But for right now, I'm gonna dump that. I'm gonna dump that. We don't need that. We don't need I don't know why I'm doing that, because I think what I could really do is let's head on over to the den. Something just fall off our ship. It truly looked like something just fell off our ship. All right, so we got nothing. All right, so we got to get the shields. All right, now.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
Well, it's nice to encounter someone peaceful once in a while.
Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately, most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
Well, it's hard not to feel something profound while you're traveling the stars.
I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going.
All right.
But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Yes, you too. All right. Let's go. All right. We're not ready for this, and we don't have any storage. So what we need is wolf. Can we get there? God dang it. So you see, the funny thing is, it's going to take us back the route we came. And then, I mean, right here at Groombridge is like, well, why not do something while we're there? Okay. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it there. We're going to figure out some things. And I think since we have that Groombridge mission, might as well actually just prepare and get it sorted and do it since it's on our way. We got to go through Groombridge. We got to go through Cheyenne, so Aquila. So those might be 2 stops on our way to the den. And then the main reason we're going to the den is we're gonna make some changes. We're gonna upgrade our ship. We got 40K. I don't know that that's enough, but if we do those stops along the way, we should probably, by the time we get there, double our mission. So guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, peace.